Welcome back to the channel Mr.Ram'S Tech Hub. Explore, learn, upgrade. In this video, we are going to see swapping of two numbers which is assigned to the variables and also finding the address of the variable. Okay, let's get started. Just take the new file, Ctrl plus N, taking the new file, maximize this. Now just write it here, take the variable now, let a number n1. Okay, I am taking a variable name as n1 and I am assigning a value to it, some 34. Press enter to go to the next line. Again right here I am taking one more variable n2. I am assigning a value to this, some 22. Now we have the variables which is assigned here values. n1 is equals to 34 means we assigned this 34 value to the variable n1. We are storing this 34 in the memory location. That location name is n1 and here 22 is the value. We are storing this value in the memory and that location name of is n2. Right? Now I want to print these values. So నేను ఇక్కడ వాల్యూస్ని అసైన్ చేస్తున్నాను. 34 and 22 వాల్యూస్ n1 n2 అనేది వేరియబుల్స్. ఈ వేరియబుల్స్కి నేను వాల్యూస్ అయితే అసైన్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో నాకు ఇప్పుడు ఈ వాల్యూస్ని అవుట్పుట్లో ప్రింట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను. ఎలా ప్రింట్ చేస్తాం? సో వీ నీడ్ టు యూజ్ అ ప్రింట్ ఫంక్షన్. Use the print function. In this print function we have to write this value n1. Here n1 is a variable name we are writing in the print function, so that what the value which is present in this n1 will be getting in the output. అందులో ఏదైతే వాల్యూ ఉంటుందో ఆ వాల్యూ అయితే మీకు అవుట్పుట్లో అయితే వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో జస్ట్ అగైన్ ప్రింటింగ్ నెక్స్ట్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ లైన్ ప్రింటింగ్ n2. Okay, now save this code, Ctrl S and save the file. Swapping, I'm just using some swap.py. Save. Now I'm not swapping here, I'm just printing these values. Okay, let's see what the output. Okay, run the code. We got the output here 34 and 22. What are these 34 and 22? So let's see. I want to get the output as here n1 equals to 34 and n2 equals to 22. I want these values along with their location names, along with their variables. So what I have to do here, just come to here. Now in this use the quotations and write here n1 equals to and separate these with a comma. Get the value what is present in this n1, we have to write as it is without using quotations. If you are using with quotations, it will print as it is. So only which is the values or identifiers or something which is defined already in the code, those only should be written without quotations, so that it will able to print the result what the value which is contains. Okay, now same here I am doing with this n2 also. Quotations n2 equals to, separate this with comma. Okay, comma and n2 we are writing here. Okay, n2 is the identifier, so without quotations I am using this. Okay, just press enter. Okay, save this and run. So we got the output as it is. Okay, whatever you write within the quotations is printing as it is. Whatever you are writing with the without quotations identifier names, it is printing the value which is present in that location. Right? అయితే ఇందులో ఏం లేదు, జస్ట్ మనం కొటేషన్స్లో రాసింది యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్గా ప్రింట్ చేస్తుంది. బట్ మనం కొటేషన్స్లో రాయకుండా ఐడెంటిఫైర్ నేమ్స్ డైరెక్ట్గా రాస్తే అందులో ఉన్న వాల్యూ మనకు అవుట్పుట్లో ప్రింట్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, క్లియర్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. నౌ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ ఈస్ దీస్ ఆర్ ద వాల్యూస్ బిఫోర్ ఐ స్వాప్ ఇట్. ఓకే, ఐ వాంట్ టు ప్రింట్ దట్ ఆల్సో. ప్రింట్ ఓకే వాల్యూస్ బిఫోర్ swapping. Okay, I want to execute this values before swapping. n1 equals to some value, n2 equals to some value. Okay, right? Okay, now I want to just print this values before swapping. n1 equals to 34, n2 equals to 22. We got it. Now see, I want to swap these values. How to swap these values? Means if I print these values, if I print n1, I need to get n2 value. If I print n2, I need to get n1 value. This n2 should be assigned to n1 and this n1 should be assigned to this n2. So how to do that? Let's see. Let's take some, this, suppose this is one place and this is one place. Okay, both we have here n1 and this is a n2 containers. These are the locations of values n1 and n2. Let's assign this. We have in n1 we have 34 and n2 we have 22, right? Okay, now we need to swap these positions here. Okay, we need to swap this position here and 22 should come to this place. So how to do this? Let's take one more temporary place to do so. This is some temporary location. So by using this temporary location, okay, we are transferring these values. How means, let this n1 value assigned to this temporary location. Okay, now this temp is storing what? 34. We are assigning this n1 location to this temporary place, and now this n2 is having 22. n1 is also holding same 34. Now what I am doing? Now I am assigning these n2 value to n1. Means now this 34 is removed here. Okay, this 34 is replaced with 22. This 34 is replaced with 22. This value is coming to this place. Okay, we got here 22. Now temporary storage location is storing with 34. Now n2 is holding 22. In the next case, we need to shift this 34 to this n2, means this temporary location to this n2. So transfer this, we assign this temporary location to n2, so that this 22 is replacing with 34 now. This 22 is replacing with 34 now. Okay, now print this n1 value and this n2 value. We'll get the values 22, n1 is 22 and n2 is 34. Like this we can swap these values. Clear about this concept? Okay, let us implement this code. First what we have done here, okay, now assign, first we need to take this temporary location and assign this n1 to temporary location, right? So take here temp equals to assign the n1. So assigning the n1, done. First step is completed. Next step is what we have done. First we assigned here. Next we need to assign this n2 value to n1. So do that. Okay, n1 equals to n2. Yes, we done it. Now what we have done, the value which is in temporary location should be assigned to n2. So same, do it. n2 equals to temp. Okay, done. Now again print these values. Now print after swapping. Okay, after swapping, print n1 equals to n1 and print n2 equals to n2. Now save the code and run it. Now we can able to see here values before swapping, n1 equals to 34, n2 equals to 22. Okay, after swapping, n1 equals to 22 and n2 equals to 34, means the values are replaced here now. Clear about it? Right. Okay, now without using this temporary location, we can able to do this directly. How? Let's take this out. Okay, n1 comma n2 equals to n2 comma n1. means I am assigning values to two variables at a time. Means for this n1, this n2 is going to assign, for this n2, n1 is going to assign. Let's check. Run this. Yes, we got the same output. Means without temporary location also we can able to do this with a single logic. Clear about it? I want to find the address of these values now. Okay, how to find the address of these values? Okay, we have an id method to find the get the address of the variables. Okay, in id we have to write the variable name here. Okay, id variable name we have to write this. So finding the address, how to do that? Let us see this. We have already n1 and n2, right? Let us take this address, print id of whatever you have to print the result, we have to write it in the print, right? So that's why I'm printing this. I'm writing this id in the print function only. Okay, మనకు అవుట్పుట్లో కావాలంటే మనం ప్రింట్లో రాయాలి కాబట్టి మనం ప్రింట్ స్టేట్మెంట్లోనే నేను ఐడి ఫంక్షన్ రాస్తున్నా. ఐడి ఫంక్షన్ ద్వారా మనకి ఏమొస్తుందంటే వేరియబుల్ యొక్క అడ్రస్ మనకు రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది వాల్యూ. ఓకే, ఐడి అనేది ఒక ఇన్బిల్ట్ ఫంక్షన్, పైథాన్లో ఉన్న ఒక ఇన్బిల్ట్ ఫంక్షన్. ఈ ఫంక్షన్ మనకు ఆ వేరియబుల్ అడ్రస్ని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో ప్రింట్ ఐడి ఆఫ్ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ n1. సేమ్ వే ప్రింట్ ఐడి ఆఫ్ n2 ఆల్సో. నాకు రెండింటికి అడ్రస్ కావాలి. ఓకే, సేవ్ దిస్ and run it. We got your addresses. Okay, this is some random address which is stored in the memory. This is a memory address where these values are stored. Okay, both are different addresses, right? Now I want to get I want to print like this, address of n1. So write here quotations, comma, separate with comma. Now in this you have to write here, okay, address of n1. Okay, now same way, comma, separate with comma, and write address of n2. Perfect. Save this, execute. Address of n1 and address of n2, we got it. Clear? Right. Now let us check if the both values are same, the addresses should be equal, right? Well, speaking about the variables, I said this. Okay, where memory is allocated based on the values, okay, based on the objects but not on the variable names, right? So what I'm doing here, I'm just taking one variable that is equals to num1 that is equals to 10 and num2 that is also equals to 10. Now let us check by the addresses. Okay, print id of num1, okay, and print id of num2. Let us check whether these two addresses are same or not. Save this code, and if you don't want to execute, see the output of all these things, you just comment all these things. I'm just commenting this. Just use the double triple quotes or single triple quotes starting and ending. Now it's all the entire code is commented. Now output is displayed for only these two things. Okay, save it, run the code. See, the both addresses are same here. The both addresses are same here. Clear? Means it is hence proved, right? If the objects are same, the addresses is also same irrespective of their variable names. Got the point? Okay, and if you have any doubt, just comment below and let's end the session today. Stay tuned for the next videos. Okay, like, share, subscribe and comment below. Thank you. Keep learning.